Hey everybody, welcome to Stars Glitter Podcast and Gaming. Stay tuned. I'll be back with the this thing here. I'll be back. Hey everybody, sorry for the late delay. I hope my voice is audible here. So I'm also have to be adjusting the mic here. Sorry for the delayed start. It was supposed to be starting at 4, but it so happened that I got delayed because of my personal emergencies, and I'm sorry about it. I hope my audio is clear. I hope I hope my audio is clear. Are you able to hear me? Hmm. Are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear me? Mic testing. So, this live stream is all about reading the Arthashastra as it is already evident from the title. So, let's start doing that. So, I plan to read the first chapter today. So, which I'll be doing that. So, here is our Arthashastra here, and it's been translated into English by Mr. R. Shamasastri, and we shall go through the first chapter of it, and we'll hopefully finish it today, the first chapter. So let's look at the table of contents here, and book one is concerning discipline, and so hopefully we'll be able to read the chapter one in book one. So the book one, chapter one, is about concerning discipline. Chapter 1 is the life of a king. Do let me know in the comment section if my audio is, if you are able to hear me, if my audio is clear. I'm having trouble with my mic arm. It's a loose, it has loosened. I'm trying to tightening the arm here, and still is not working for me because I don't know where I have kept the tightening, uh what do you call it? There's a specific technical name to it. So let me check as to how my things are going here. Because I don't know where I have kept the tightening, uh what do you call it? There's a specific technical name to it. So check. This looks okay. So welcome everybody. I think this uh, layout looks good. Welcome everybody. I think this Okay, we can drag and move our presentation here. So the first chapter is about the life of a king. Starts with Om. So it starts as salutation to Shukran Brihaspati. This Arthashastra is made as a compendium of almost all the Arthashastras, which, in view of acquisition and maintenance of the earth, have been composed by ancient teachers. Of this work, the following are the contents by sections and books. So, the book one is concerning discipline. Okay, why am I not able to scroll? Hmm. So, the book one is concerning discipline, the end of science's association with the aged, restraint of the organs of sense, the creation of ministers, the creation of counselors and priests, ascertaining by temptations purity or impurity in the character of ministers, the institution of spies, protection of parties for or against one's own cause in one's own state, winning over the faction for or against an enemy's cause in an enemy state, the business of council meeting, the mission of envoys, protection of princes, the conduct of a prince kept under restraint, treatment of a prince kept and kept under restraint, the duties of a king, duty towards the harem, personal safety. Book 2 deals with the duties of government superintendents, where he talks about formation of formation of where is it? Wait a second. Formation of villages, division of land, construction of forts, buildings within the fort, the duty of the chamberlain, the business of collection of the business of collection of revenue by the collector general, the business of keeping up accounts in the office of accountants, detection of what is embezzled by government servants out of state revenue, examination of the conduct of government servants, the procedure of forming royal writs, the superintendent of the treasury, examination of gems that are to be entered into the treasury, examinations of gems that are to be entered into the treasury, conducting mining operations and manufacture, the superintendent of gold, the duties of the state goldsmith in the high road, and a whole lot of other things. Book 3 is about concerning law, which includes determination of forms of agreements, determination of legal disputes concerning marriage, division of inheritance, buildings, non performance of agreements, recovery of debts, concerning deposits, rules regarding slaves and laborers cooperative undertakings, rescission of purchase and sale, resumption of gifts, and sale without ownership, robbery, defamation, assault, gambling and betting, and miscellaneous. Book 4 is removal of thorns. Interesting. So, what does removal of thorns book 4 contain? Protection of artisans, protection of merchants, remedies against national calamities, suppression of wicked living by foul means, detection of youths of criminal tendency by ascetic spies, seizure of criminals on suspicions or in the very act, examination of sudden death, trial and torture to elicit confession, protection of all kinds of government departments, fines in lieu of mutilation of limbs, death with or without torture, sexual intercourse with immature girls, atonement for violating justice. So let's see. Hmm. Where was I? So this is book one concerning book one chapter one, the life of a king. Book one concerning discipline. Okay. Where was I? So this is book one concerning book one chapter one, the life of a king. Book one concerning discipline. Okay. Book two, the duty of government of supreme. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue reading book one today. If we are able to, or we'll read 20 pages of it today. So where we were looking at book 4 as to what it contains removal of thorns. Okay. So where we were here, where we were looking at book 4 as to what it contains removal of thorns. Okay. So we were here, protection of artisans. So I'm reading under book 4 of the chapter 1, removal of thorns, which we have already read, or let's read it again. Protection of artisans, protection of merchants, remedies. Sorry for the remedies against national calamities, suppression of the wicked living by foul means, detection of youth of criminal tendency by ascetic spies, seizure of criminals on suspicion or in the very act, examination of sudden death, trial and torture to elicit confession, protection of all kinds of government departments, fines in lieu of mutilation of limbs, death with or without torture, etc. etc. Then comes conduct of courtiers, book 5. concerning the awards and punishments, replenishment of treasury, concerning subsistence to government servants, the conduct of courtier time serving, consolidation of the kingdom and absolute sovereignty. Book 6 is the source of sovereignty, sovereign states, the elements of sovereignty concerning peace and exertion. Book 7 is about end of sixfold policy, the sixfold policy dimension of deterioration, stagnation, and progress, the nature of alliance, the character of equal, inferior, and superior kings, forms of agreement made by inferior king, neutrality after proclaiming war or after concluding a treaty of peace, marching after proclaiming war or after making peace, the the march of the combined powers, consideration about marching against an assailable enemy and a strong enemy, causes leading to the dwindling greed and loyalty of the army, considerations about the combination of powers, the march of the combined powers, agreement of peace with or without definitive definite terms, and peace with renegades, peace and war by adopting the double policy, the attitude of an assailable enemy, friends that deserve help, agreement for the acquisition of definitive help. Definitive help. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Concerning peace with renegades, peace and war by adopting the double policy, the attitude of an assailable enemy. Definitive policy, friends that deserve help, agreement for the acquisition of a friend or gold, agreement of peace for the acquisition of land, agreement for undertaking work, considerations about an enemy in the war, recruitment of the lust, power means conducive to peace with a strong and provoked enemy, the attitude of a conquered enemy, the attitude of a conquered king, making peace and breaking it, the conduct of a Madhyama king, of a neutral king, and of a circle of states. Book 8 concerning vices and calamities. Uh, so, the aggregate of the calamities of the elements of sovereignty, considerations about the troubles of the king and his kingdom, the aggregate of the troubles of men, the group of molestations, group of obstructions, and the group of financial troubles, the group of troubles of the army, and the group of troubles of a friend. The book 9 is about the work of an invader, the knowledge of power, place, time, strength, and weakness, time of invasion, the time for recruiting the army, the form of equipment, the work of arraying a rival force, considerations of annoyance in the rear, remedies against internal, external troubles, consideration about loss of men, wealth, and profit. So instead of reading 20 pages, I'll be reading only 10 pages. So I'll read two more and then I'll stop with it. Internal and external dangers, persons associated with traitors and enemies, doubts about wealth and harm, and success to be obtained by the employment of alternate strategic means. Book 10 is about relating to war, which includes encampment, march of the camp, protection of the army in times of distress and attack, forms of treacherous fights, encouragement to one's own army, the fight between one's and enemy's armies, the battlefields, the work of infantry, which includes encampment, march of the camp, protection of the army in times of distress and attack, forms of treacherous fights, encouragement to one's own army, area of troops, the work of infantry, cavalry, chariots, and elephants, distinctive array of troops, and in respect of wings, flanks, and front, distinction between strong and weak troops, battles with infantry, cavalry, chariots, and elephants, the array of the army, like a staff, a snake, a circle, or in detached order, the array of the army against that of an enemy. Book 11, the conduct of corporations, causes of dissension, secret punishment. Book 12, concerning a powerful enemy, the duties of a messenger, battle of intrigue, slaying the commander in chief. The duties of a messenger, battle of intrigue, slaying the commander in chief, and inciting a circle of states, spies with weapons, fire and poison, destruction of supply of stores and of granaries, capture of the enemy by means of secret contrivances, or by means of the army and in complete victory. Book 13, strategic means to capture a fortress, sowing the seeds of dissension, enticement of kings by secret contrivances, this work of spies in a siege, the operation of siege, restoration of peace in a conquered country. Book 14 is secret means to endure an enemy, wonderful and delusive contrivances, remedies against injuries of own's army. Book 15, the plan of a treatise, paragraphical divisions of this treatise, such are the contents of the signs. There are on the whole 15 books, 115, 18, section, 600 closes. This Shastra is beloved to the new enlargement and easy to grasp and understand, has been composed by Kautilyan words, the meaning of which has been definitely settled. Thus ends chapter 1, Life of King, in book 1 concerning discipline of Arthashastra of Kautilya. Life of a King. Okay, chapter 2, The End of Sciences, determination of the place of Anvishaki. Anvishaki. So, book 1, book, chapter 2, The End of Sciences, determination of the place of Anvishaki. Anvishaki, the triple Vedas, Trayi, Varta, agriculture, cattle breeding and trade, and Dandaniti, science of government, are what called the four sciences, or what are called the four sciences. The school of Manu Manava hold that there are only three sciences: the triple Vedas, Varta, and the science of government. Inasmuch as the science of Anushaki is nothing but a special branch of the Vedas, the school of Brihaspati say that there are only two sciences, Artha and the science of government. Inasmuch as the triple Vedas are merely an abridgment, Samavarna protects for a man experience of his temporal Lokya Trivida. The school of Usanas declare that there is only one science, and that the science of government, for they say it is in that science that all the sciences have their origin and end. But Kautilya holds that four and only four are the sciences, wherefore it is from these sciences that all that concerns righteousness and wealth is learned. Therefore, they are so called. Anushiki comprises philosophy of Sankhya, Yoga, and Lokayata, atheism. Righteous and anti-desires dharma are learned from triple Vedas, wealth and non-wealth, from Martha, the expedient and the inexpedient, now as well as potency and impotency, bala bale, from the science of government. When seen in the light of these sciences, the science of Anushaki is most beneficial to the world, keeps the mind steady and firm, woe alike, and bestows excellence of foresight, speech, and action. Light to all kinds of knowledge, easy means to accomplish all kinds of acts, and respectable receptacle of all kinds of virtues in the science of Anvishaki ever held to be. Thus ends chapter 2, description of the place of Anvishaki and among sciences, in book 1 concerning discipline of Arthashastra of Kautilya. Okay, Anvishaki, the triple Vedas. Okay, so I've done finishing two chapters, chapter 2 in the book among the sciences in book concerning discipline of the Arthashastra. So if you have any questions or anything, you can post that in the comment section below. I'll try to answer it, or I'll get an answer from an expert, and we shall discuss about it. So thanks everybody for coming in. Thanks for uh, see you in my next stream. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching in, and I'll see you soon again.